Hello everyone, in this video lecture let's learn about heaps and heap sort. What is heap? In general, heap is nothing but disordered pile of items. And here when it comes to data structure, it is suitable for implementing priority queue which is a multi-set of items with an orderable characteristic called an item's priority with the following operations: finding an item with the highest priority, deleting an item with the highest priority, adding a new item to the multi-set. Let's understand the definition of heap and its properties. The heap can be defined as a binary tree with keys assigned to its nodes, one key per node, provided the following two conditions are met. What's the first condition? Shape property. What are we saying there? The binary tree is essentially complete. What do you mean by that? All its levels are full, but not the last one. Last one need not be full, where only some rightmost leaves may be missing, not leftmost leaf. So what about the parental dominance or heap property? Key in each node is greater than equal to the keys in each children. Keys in its children. So whenever I say that key in each node is greater than equal to keys in its children, that means such a heap can be called as a max heap. Okay. Whereas if I say that key in each node is lesser than or equal to its keys in its children, then I tell such a heap as min heap. So let's understand again about the definition and the property with the example. What did I say? Heap has to be a binary tree. Binary tree means each node can have maximum 2 children. So here for this node there is maximum 2 children, and this node also maximum 2 children. That's fine. Then what's the shape property? So all its levels can be full. So till here it's fine. Here you can have, initially you can have one node, then you can have two node at the max, and the last node can have 4 node at the max. So this level 1, this level 2, this level 4 nodes at the max. But only we are saying that rightmost leaves can be missed in the last level. So here if you consider leftmost leaf is missing in the last level, that is not accepted. So this cannot be a heap. This cannot be a heap, however, because shape property violates. Coming to the parental dominance, what I am saying that to tell this is heap, even second condition need to be satisfied, where what I am telling, key in each node must be greater than equal to its children. So however, these 4 to 1 are leaves, so they which will not have any children, so no need to check that. Coming from the last parent, 7 is having a children, which is obviously 7 is greater than 1, its root is greater than 1, 5 is greater than or equal to its children, 10 is greater than or equal to its children, that means this is a heap. What about the last one? Last one, whether it is a heap? First property, shape property satisfies. Coming to the last property, 7 is greater than its children, okay with this branch. What about this branch? 5 is not greater than 6. So greater than or equal to 6. So it is not a heap. So here the second property is violated. There are two kinds of heap, max heap and min heap. What do you mean by max heap? In max heap, from root till leaf in a branch, if you take a path from root till leaf, it is always in a decreasing order in case of max heap. If you see here 10, 50, 50, okay, 10, 50, 40. So whereas in case of min heap, from root till the leaf it is in the increasing order, 10, 15, 50. If I take this branch, 10, 30, 100, 10, 30, 40. So this is min heap and this is min heap. Always in case of min heap, that is at each node the key is lesser or equal to its children. Key is lesser or equal to its children. Key is lesser or equal to its children. So always in min heap, smallest element in the root. What about here? Always in the max heap, largest element in the root. Next, how to represent heap in the form of array. So now this is an heap. Let's see how to represent in the form of array. Array index initially 0 and first 10 is assigned to 1 first position. You go on assigning the placing the values in this order. First 10, then 8, left to right, next level left to right, next level left to right. That's how you have to place. Initially 10, then 8 and 7, place 8 and 7, then left to right again, 5 2 1 6, 5 2 1 6 and 3 5 1. Let's see some of the properties of heap. Remember, there exists exactly one essentially complete binary tree in heap with n nodes, and its height is always equal to, this height is always equal to log n to the base 2. Log n to the base 2. So, if n equal to 10, that means number of elements are 10, here there are number of elements are 10, then the height of the tree would be log 10 to the base 2, which is equal to log 10 to the base 2, and which is equal to 3.3, and floor of 3.3 is 3. So you can see height is 0, 1, 2, 3. The longest path you can give the longest path from the root to the leaf can give you the height. So first is zeros, 1, 2 and 3. So root of the heap is largest element. When I said when I explained about max heap, I have told already the largest element in the max heap can be here. So next, the parental node keys will be in the first floor of n by 2 positions of the array. So what is n? N is 10 here. 10 by 2 is 5. So the parents, who are parents here? The first one is a parent. Root is a parent. This is a parent because it's having children. This is a parent. It's having children. 5 is a parent. It's having children. 2 is a parent. It's having children. Whereas 1 does not have. Here onwards we don't. These nodes doesn't have children. So how many parent nodes we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means you can see up to first n by 2, 10 by 2 position, 5 positions will take parent and remaining are leaves. So children of arrays, suppose the root element 10's position is 1, its children are at position 2 and 3. How do I get? If the root position is I, children are at I. How can we construct a heap for a given list 2 into of I? There are two into I plus 1 for doing this. So that is one is bottom up heap construction, another one is top down heap construction. Top down heap construction is also called as successive heap construction, because we are going on attaching the keys successively to a heap. So that's about the basics of heaps and heap sort. In this video lecture, I am going to explain how to apply different ways of heap construction on set of elements. And the first technique you are going to learn is bottom up heap construction. In this slide, I am going to teach you all how to apply bottom up heap construction on the set of elements 2, 9, 7, 6, 5, 8. First, let me create a complete binary tree for 6 nodes, as there are 6 elements. First, let me create a node for a 2 and then make 9 and 7 as the left and right child, and make 6 and 5 as the left and right child of a 9, and make 8 as the left child of 7. Remember, whenever you are assigning the nodes to a nodes as a child of a node, start always from left to right. So now we have created a complete binary tree and identify which are all the parent nodes and the leaf node. Here 2, 9, 7 are the parent nodes as they are having children, and 6, 5, 8 are the leaf nodes. Remember, the creation of a complete binary tree satisfies the first property of the heap. Now, coming to the second step, which is a heapification process. What are you going to do in a heapification process? You always start from the last parent till the first parent and go on checking for parental dominance property, and this process is called as heapification. And what do you mean by parental dominance property checking? That means at each parent you check whether the parent is greater than or equal to the child. If the parent is not greater than or equal to the child, then you have to swap the element with the child, greater child. Next, let's apply the heapification process in the slide. Now, start checking from last parent, that is 7. 7 is compared with its child, that is 8. Among 7 and 8, 8 is bigger, so swap it. You get here 8 and here you get 7. So this satisfies the parental dominance property. Next, you check for the next parent. So 9 children are 6 and 5. Among 6 and 5, 6 is bigger. So compare 6 with its parent. Here parent itself is bigger, so no swapping. So continue with the next process. So you get the same tree as it is here. Then the last parent here is 2. Compare 2 with its children. Children here are 9 and 8. So among 9 and 8, who is bigger? 9 is bigger. So compare 9 with the parent. So parent here is smaller, so you have to swap it. 2 has to come here and 9 has to go here. So that is what's shown in this slide. So now after this, 2 has come here. Now remember, again you have to check whether 2 has satisfying its parent dominance property. 2 now here it is not satisfying parent dominance property as 2 is smaller than the child. Among 2's children, 6 is bigger, so swap 2 with 6. So this completes our heapification process. Let's learn now how to apply top-down heap construction on the same set of elements, and this method is also called as successive key insertions method. So, how to apply top-down heap construction on 2, 9, 7, 6, 5, 8. So, first you create a node for 2, then attach 9 as its left child, and then check whether these 9 satisfying its parent dominance property, that is its parent is bigger or not, so or bigger or equal. So now new key 9 has to be compared with this parent, and parent is smaller than 9, you have to swap it. Then after swapping, it has satisfied parental dominance property. Next you attach the next element, that is 7 as the last leaf. Last leaf means it has to come here. So now again you check whether the new key is satisfying the parental dominance property. So after attaching, whether this heap satisfying the parental dominance property. So here this tree is satisfying the parental dominance property as 7 is smaller than 9. So you get the same tree again. Then which is the next element to be attached? 6. Now attach new key element 6 as the last leaf. So I have attached 6 as the last leaf to 2, and then you check whether after attaching 6 whether it satisfies the parental dominance, the tree satisfies parental dominance property or not. That means its 6 parent has to be bigger. So 6 is parent is not bigger, so you need to swap it. Then again 6 again you need to be checked with its parent. So now it satisfies the parental dominance as its parent is greater or equal to 6. Next what?
attach 5
as last leaf. Now here I am going to attach. For here I am going to attach, that is shown here in this tree. Now check whether 5 is satisfying the parental dominance property. That means its parent is having greater or equal element than 5. So it is greater now. So no need to swap it. So you can get the same tree as it is. Now the final element you have to attach is 8. 8 you need to attach here for 7 as the last leaf. Now I have attached 8 as the last leaf here to 7, and then check whether 8 is satisfying the parental dominance, whether its parent is greater or equal to 8. So here in this case parent is smaller than 8, so you have to swap it. Now again 8 need to be compared with its parent. So 8 need to be compared with its parent. Now parent is bigger than the child, so that means 8 is in a right position. So remember, all the top down heap construction and the bottom heap construction, whatever I have explained related to max heap. That means always parents are having larger or equal element than its children.